Welcome to Pulp Panic, a fiasco actual play podcast that is an anthology of deception, debauchery, and desperation. Pulp Panic is not for the faint of heart, and any content warnings can be found in our episode description. And seriously, check the description. This month's issue of Pulp Panic is titled Transylvantic, the tale of high stakes on the high seas, where multiple parties try to seize an alternate Bill of Rights, no matter the bloodshed. All to the annoyance of a very bored child.
That's a ship going down.
You fucking broke it.
That's a ship creaking in half. Oh my god.
I can fix it.
The bit broke the equipment.
I fix it.
Hey, don't call them a bit.
Have you ever seen a bit fix something? I've only ever seen bits break things.
Eat hot chip and lie.
Yeah.
I don't know how we make that merch, but I love that so much. Maybe bits break things.
Yeah, bits literally do. They break friendships. They break mic stands.
Welcome back to Pulp Panic. This is going to be Act 2 of our Translvantic story. This is based off the Transatlantic playset by Tage Larsen. And Moss, why don't you start us off by introducing your character?
All right, hi, my name is Moss, and I will be playing...
Come on, Dorthy. You can do it.
Dorthy, Renfield,
Dorthy Carmine.
Harrison.
I'll be playing Dorthy Carmine or Captain Morrison, whichever one of them is like less dead at any given scene. I'm not going to give a logline. Fuck you guys.
That's fair. The dead should not have to logline.
In the Act 2 today, I'm going to be playing Thomas Waters, who has recently been fired from the Federal Bureau of Investigation for letting cold cases that he was tied to vampiric influence go even colder, and now is going to do anything he can to try to let his reputation not sink any further.
Hello, I'm Lucci, and I play Bernard Sphere. Last week, Bernard was the boredest boy on the boat. This week, he's still bored. But now, he's friends with government agent Thomas Waters and accidentally introduced him to his vampire mother, Lucille Sphere.
Hi, I'm Nicola, and I'm playing Alexandriene Louis Ferrand, a single mother, social butterfly, and creature of the night.
Was that your name in the first act?
Yes.
Wait a second, your name's Alexandra?
Alexandriene.
I've been calling you Lucille Sphere.
Oh.
Is that... Okay, God. Well, no, I'm calling you Mummy. We'll be fine.
I was going to say, I don't think anyone said my name. I was literally going to make a joke like, you didn't take my name?
Okay. As a bit of a recap, and we will try our best.
I'm just going to get mine completely out of the way. Dorthy Carmine entered the boat in the highest of spirits because she had just come across a document, making one of the biggest revelations in American history, or so she thought, until some fucking brat pushed her overboard and fucking killed her.
Bernard was taken on board with his adoptive mother. He doesn't know it, but his mom is looking for this document that proves that she is a vampire. And while she's up to that, Bernard is just entertaining himself and accidentally becomes friends with an FBI agent who makes him feel seen for the first time in a long time. And he vouches his loyalty to this FBI agent, kills for this FBI agent, and exposes this FBI agent to his very, very, very dangerous mom. Who knows what's going to happen next?
No one.
It went from Nicolas Cage, National Treasure, to Nicolas Cage, Renfield.
Oh, fuck.
Why wouldn't my character just change her fucking name?
Oh, because she likes it.
Because it's hers, and she's been around longer than everybody else, so they should change.
This is Act 2, Scene 1. Moss, will you like to establish or resolve? Also, yes, we're starting with Moss. We had to talk about it. It feels best.
It's our show.
Fuck you.
Thanks, Lucci.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to establish.
Okay.
I think that Dorothy is in a cabin. It's not hers. Looking around the room, it's not got anything that would be Dorothy's. And she's kind of like swaying around with the boat, very like drunk. This is in the middle of her blackout. And she opens up the closet take out the folder from my bag and I slip it into the back panel of the closet. That's a good job. I just gotta remember. And she like, kind of like as she's sloshing around the room as the waves are hitting the boat and it's rocking. She's very much following the waves as she's walking. And she opens the door and she steps out and spews a nice little pile of vomit.
Room service who has like a little cart down. It's like, fuck.
Oh, girl.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, can I...
There's the edge of the boat's 2 feet away. Why did you have to do it on the carpet? You tourist. You rich ass tourist. I fucking, oh my god.
Why is the boat carpeted? No. The water is gonna get it wet anyway.
No, it's not. It's not gonna get it wet. You got it wet. You got it disgusting. What were you eating? This is, what? Circus peanuts and green beans? What is wrong with you?
Actually, those are my allergy medications.
Okay.
And my amphetamines.
Your amphetamines? Okay. Oh my god. Well, I gotta clean this up. Can you please just go somewhere where it's not carpeted? Like, here's a garbage bag. This is your room? Do you want... I don't know. Is this your room? I can lock it up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she scatters off.
Ugh. And then I lock up the room and I start scrubbing the carpet.
So actually, as she's doing that, she goes back and she's like, what's my room number?
You're really drunk if you can't remember your room number. Oh my god. Yes, 327. Look, I'll write it on the back of your hand just so you don't forget.
No, it's fine. And she scatters off and she goes to the bathroom. And I think she like unspurls like the roll of toilet paper really far and takes out a pen and writes 327.
Yeah.
And like rolls it back up.
But takes a bit with her.
Yes, but takes a bit with her. So I go to the bathroom, and so she's walking out with a little bit of toilet paper. It's one of the fancy bathrooms, so I think up on the top floor they have like 6 fancy bathrooms, and they have like really nice toilet paper. So the toilet paper is like a lavender scented.
That famous 20s technology of lavender scented toilet paper.
And that is the thing. It did give everybody rashes.
Would you like heroin or non-heroin?
And so then I think she kind of like wanders away. I think it's time for another drink. And so she goes to the nearest bar she can find that is open at 4 a.m., I guess.
All of them.
True.
Barkeep.
A very small man.
Son of a bitch!
No.
Nah, small man's my hero now.
No but. He's burly as fuck.
A small burly man
He's bigger than the bar.
pops up from below the bar.
Yeah,
He's huge.
I've made a joke that makes no sense to the audience if we cut it all out. Oh my god. We're losing it.
This scene is going to be a mess, but I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, we're still in the first scene. That's crazy.
I mean,
This is a blackout, so none of it has to follow a complete logic.
yes. And so I go up to the small bartender.
Powerful adjective. Powerful. I'm there.
Sir.
I can see him.
Sir.
I can't. He's too small.
Sir.
Yes.
Is there anything in this bar that you only have at this bar?
We usually try to keep, the stock the same for most patrons.
Something special, please.
I was saving this for my wife, who's also a part of the crew. We were going to have a special anniversary, but you look like a wealthy woman. I'm assuming you have a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay, I have this special sangria. Sure, you can.
How much for the bottle?
$200.
Okay. And she like digs around in her purse.
$200 in 20s money.
And pulls out like $58. I've got this.
That's not enough, ma'am.
I've got this. And she hands him the toilet paper. Believe me, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I need this so that I know.
Oh, what is that? Your room number? Yeah, fine. I'll charge it to your room number. Okay, sure.
And so she writes her room number on it, 19.
Okay. Sure. And he hands you the bottle of expensive sangria. And just starts being sad that he just gave away his special bottle for his wife.
And so then she goes over to by the pool and swigs it down and finishes it not quite to the last drop.
End scene.
Yep.
I think that was good because you left yourself a trail. You just didn't know you would die in a few hours.
I would wake up and a little boy would fucking kill me.
And in Act 2, we keep all our dice, so it is permanent. But Moss has 3 good dice.
Yay.
Lucky.
My dead friend is gonna have happy.
That took 30 minutes.
All right. Act 2, Scene 2. Jared, would you like to establish or resolve?
I'm going to establish. So we see Thomas Waters running down the hallway, panic in his eyes, totally afraid for his life.
Thomas!
He turns around and sees Bernard and goes, "The vampire!" And keeps running.
Thomas, what are we doing?
I don't want to say.
Tage's boring.
I don't want to say this somehow feels like a chowder bit where it's like we're following the camera of Thomas running down the hallway and somehow Bernard is always just standing there passing with the camera.
Oh, like the repeated background gag.
Get away! You're a vampire.
I'm not a vampire. What? I'm your sidekick. I'm the
You
FBI
literally just
sidekick.
killed the lady. What do you mean?
I told you
You're
I didn't kill a
vampire.
lady. I don't know how to kill people. I just pushed her off the side of the boat. That can't kill people.
Thomas
My
grabs
mom
like
has fallen off from higher and was fine.
Thomas grabs like a nearby like table or like banister railing and just kicks it to like make an improv like wooden spike. He's like, "Get away from me! I ain't messing with any vampires. I didn't think they'd actually show up."
I'm not a vampire. I'm just what?
I'm not playing a game
vampires
here.
aren't real. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just you and me. Like, I'm losing the thread here, Thomas. I thought we were trying to find a piece of paper. I don't know what this. What's this? What are the rules to this new game? Why are you pointing that at me?
Oh God. Kid, I worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I do too. I'm your sidekick.
Okay, well, no, you're not because I was fired.
Fired.
So you can't be it if I'm not it.
Well, then we can form our own Bureau of Investigation.
Aww.
Well,
the Friends Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. The Friends Bureau. The Friends. We're investigating things and we're friends. You're my first friend. I don't... Explain the rules of this game so we can play together. I don't know what we're doing.
Okay. You see, kid,
Yeah.
okay, but I was working on a case and there was a whole string of murders across the country.
Okay.
And they seem to be vampiric in nature.
Vampiric.
So, like Dracula, he like puts his 2 fingers
Oh, I love that
and dangle them
movie.
out of his mouth. Vampires,
okay.
they suck your blood.
Oh.
Nosferatu, it came out last
Oh.
year. Dracula, it came out 30 years ago.
My mom told me I'm not allowed to watch a movie because of harmful stereotypes. I don't know what stereotypes mean, but I didn't watch it.
Okay, kid, they're bad monsters.
Okay.
And these murders seem to be vampiric, which didn't make sense because I didn't think no one thought they were real, but I was kind of had a weird hunch. But even though it seemed absolutely improbable when all the probable answers have been deduced, like crossed out, the only answers are blah, 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 blah. So I guess your mom is the vampire.
Mom's a vampire.
And I'm kind of freaking out here.
What makes a person a vampire?
They're already dead, but then they're living. They suck the blood. They kill other people.
My mom kills people.
They drink it. Have you ever seen your mom like wipe blood off of her mouth, or sleep standing up, or be afraid of crosses? She doesn't like garlic. I do know that. She said you're not allowed to eat garlic. That's
She's
a big thing.
She's allergic to garlic, and I'm allergic. The doctor said I'm allergic to garlic.
So you are a vampire.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm in the sun right now with you.
He looks up and he's like, looks back down.
Okay, let me think. Let's see. My mom, okay, I don't know if she kills people. When we were on that road trip, we did meet a lot of people, and I don't know. I guess I met them once. I haven't seen them again. I don't know.
Okay, so
let's see here. She doesn't like the sun. That's why she's not following us. I opened the window to our bedroom.
Yeah.
So then she'd be stuck there and know what it always felt like for me for the past 4 days.
Oh my God, kid.
She does drink a lot of red liquid. I don't know what it is though.
Kid, since you outed me to your mom, I'm gonna go back to my room, hide, and try to protect myself and survive until this boat lands and run for my dear love and life.
Okay, so what do you want me to do as your sidekick?
Maybe. God, kid. I still don't want to find that document, but I don't have a clue, and I
can help with
I feel like your
that.
mom, the second she can, she's gonna come and kill me.
I don't think she'll kill you as long as she can't find you. I don't think she'll. Okay,
Okay, wait, kid.
As your friend, we can do this together. You want the piece of paper and you want my mom not to kill you.
Yes.
Okay.
Ideally, if I could have both, best of both worlds, that's what it would be. He has been holding the wooden stake this entire time.
Okay, what if you go find the piece of paper and I'll go convince my mom not to kill you? I don't know why she would. I don't think she's going to kill you, so I can just go clear up this misunderstanding and tell her. I'll be like, hey, guy thinks you're going to kill him, so just don't do that.
Okay.
I think
Kid, how about you go distract your mom during the day while I try to look for this piece of paper.
You're fine right now. Like I said, she's stuck in the room.
And then later, I'm going to hide in my room and you investigate during the night since your mom will be prowling around and I'm too afraid to.
Yeah, I can do that.
So we'll tag team it,
What's your room number in case
My room's 327.
327? Okay, if I find anything, I'll bring it there.
Okay.
And how do I know if I find the right piece of paper?
It will say Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights. I can do that. That sounds easy. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It does sound fun. You know what? I'm not bored.
Hide from the vampire.
I'm finally not bored.
Hide and seek.
Okay.
Except the seek is death. Scene?
Good or bad? Good?
You're hiding?
I just kind of said what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but the kid was agreeing with you, so I think that's good.
Okay. Act 2, Scene 3.
And I would like to establish. So I was just told to go distract my mom. So I'm shuffling over there. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm like, okay, I'm going to distract her with that. I'm going to distract her and I'm going to say things. And then I go outside the door. I have my hand on the handle. Take a deep breath.
Through the door, you hear the sound of Louise's voice echoing through like tin ventilation tubing. And it's just...
that kid. Oh my God. If I knew killing his parents and adopting him a year later would be this much of a fucking hassle. Oh, that kid. Oh my God, what am I gonna do when I get out of here? Oh.
So I think I just sit there for a long time, like, and then I turn and I walk away, and then I start running away. And then the farther away, the faster I run. I'm just like, my heart's pounding.
Are you crying?
What? I think there's something wrong. There's something wrong. I don't think I'm crying yet, but I know there's something wrong. And then I run until I'm at the spot. I don't even know where I'm running. And then I'm at the spot where I push the woman off. And I'm just like, I'm so confused. And also I'm like looking and I'm really freaked out. And I'm just like...
I think that's when Thomas walks into the pool area. And I think he does sense that something's up with you. Like he can see that you're not looking good. And he kind of runs up to you a little bit. Kid, are you okay? Like everything, like what happened? Like is your mom still there? Like what's going on? Are you okay?
Yeah. I was just I'm investigating.
Oh, okay.
My mom's in the vents.
Dumb.
We have to. There's no way.
Oh, geez, kid.
I barely fit, so there's no way she's gonna fit, and we have to stop her.
Your mom's a vampire. I think she might be able to like break her bones and heal or something. Something really mind-bogglingly horrifying like that. So how about let's investigate as fast as we can.
I think we
here,
should
kid.
investigate as fast as we can too. I think we need to stop her from hurting any. I don't know. Let's go.
I agree with that, kid. I agree with that.
Can I hold your hand for a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely can.
Can you lead me around a little? Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay. What should we do?
Okay. First, I was already at her room. It was nada. It was an absolute mess. But I searched through everything. Nothing was there.
Oh, the lady that I pushed off the balcony.
Yeah.
What was in there?
Bad clothes.
Okay.
Bad clothes and a lot of morphine.
Oh boy. Okay. Morphine.
It did seem like she kind of wrecked her closet a little bit. Like some of the walls were torn apart. Thought maybe she was trying to hide it in there if she was, but nothing. Let's try to retrace her steps. You know, she seemed to be pretty inebriated last night.
I look over the side of the boat. I'm like, here was her last step.
Oh, let's not focus on that, kid. Okay. I think Thomas looks around and he sees like the sangria bottle and he picks it up and he kind of.
I touch the pool bench and I'm like, oh, this is where she last was. It's still warm from her body heat.
Kid, that's just the sun. The sun warmed things up, sadly.
I give him a really blank stare.
Just trust me on this, kid. This feels like an expensive bottle. Let's maybe she talked to a bartender last night. And
Okay.
we can try to retrace her steps from there.
Bartender, okay. There's so many bars.
I think we just go to a bar. I think we just go to a random first one.
So you see a very tall, very skinny man behind the bar.
Do you know this lady?
That's
sorry.
a bottle of.
Oh, he's good.
He picks it up.
I give Bernard a glance like, ugh.
Weirdo.
Don't look at this.
Sangria.
It's sangria.
Do you serve
Her name was sangria.
Her name wasn't sangria.
Oh.
We had one
Kid,
bottle of this last night. I think the previous night's bartender might have sold it.
Do we know where you can find this previous night's bartender, or if like the person who bought it left anything, like a room number? Maybe she bought it with their room number.
Let me look over my personal effects here. Let's see, the lost and found, and he pulls out like some junk, like a fountain pen that's looks just rusted and nasty. He pulls out like a random like set of nuts and bolts. These fell off of the boat last night. Ooh, here's some lavender toilet paper. It's got a room number 19 on it.
Oh, that's nothing.
Toilet paper.
Oh, kid, you got it. Kid, okay.
Oh.
Toilet paper, probably not from around.
Actually,
bar.
yeah. So the lavender ones, you have to go up on the top floor here. We got.
Wait, how do we know that this is where the bar that she got the drink from? We don't know that yet. We don't know that this is the bar that she got the sangria
her
from.
Her room number, it was 119, because that's the room number that she gave me, which probably means that she wrote it on this toilet paper, which means at one point she was at the very nice toilet. So let's go to the very nice toilet. That might be where.
Now I'm not helping you stalk a lady now, am I?
No.
This lady's dead.
We don't know.
I formerly worked for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I'm qualified to.
Wow. There's a murder on the boat.
Who would have guessed? Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not like we're stuck in the middle of nowhere where there's not a lot of witnesses and an easy place to dispose of a body.
Wow.
I hope
you catch the murderer.
So
that murderous piece of shit deserves to be hanged if you.
We're gonna go.
Okay.
I take Bernard by the hand and
Bye.
we skedaddle to the next
I don't think
clue zone.
I don't think I technically killed her. Bye.
The bartender just goes, huh?
I think we make it to the bathroom, and I think he starts checking the toilet paper rolls, They're lavender.
I think first, yeah, he sees the toilet paper's all fucking weird, right? Like looking around.
I would imagine she didn't roll it back up neatly.
No. So you find like one, like you walk in and you see just the messiest roll of toilet paper you've ever seen.
So he starts unrolling it.
You smell a little bit of vomit.
Ugh. I have such a bad gag reflex, kid.
I think I see the mirror and myself in the reflection of the mirror while Tom's doing that. And also, I'm thinking about the fact that like my whole life, whenever I sit in front of a mirror with my mom, I never saw her reflection in it, and how weird that was. And then I'm just like, I'm thinking about her, and I started to get really sad. And yeah, I grab for your hand because I'm like really freaked out.
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone to make me feel better. Maybe that's not what you need right now, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm just like, yeah.
And I think as you grab my hand, that's when I come to the end of the toilet paper roll. And at the very end, we see written the number 327.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, kid, what the? That's my room number. I don't know how. That's my room number. Yeah, it's
Should we go to your room?
probably.
Number?
I would imagine.
Okay, let's go.
I wouldn't see why not.
Let's hurry. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And we run off. Thomas is looking kind of excited. I think he's a little he seems like he's getting to the end of the case.
I'm holding your hand, I'm running, and I'm like, friends, Burrow, investigations, first case solved. ... And
as we enter in my room, I think we start looking all over, looking under dressers, looking for anything.
I'm ripping apart towels.
Okay, kid, I don't know. Can you not? I'm going to be charged for that, please. But I don't think we find anything. I don't think we find where... we don't find where the next clue is. We can't finish the case.
I think I'm probably more hopeful than you. I stand up on top of a bed and I go, then the investigation continues. There are other rooms to tear apart. 1,000.
I think Thomas is just hanging his head like in his knees, like sitting down. And he's like, kid, you don't understand. You see,
we need to call in backup.
Kid, this is it. Kid, I fucked up again because I'm always a fuck up. And I thought I was going to be, we are following the points A, B to C to D. And I thought we were going to be there. I thought we finished it. It has to be here, but why? Because why the fuck would she write my room number? But we're not here.
Probably important. I mean,
so we're here. And there's nothing here, and it's because this is all. Fuck.
We could try. We could rip up the floorboards. We could tear up more towels.
Kid, do you think a drunk person could install industrial flooring or whatever?
I don't know.
Kid,
are you giving up? That's boring. I don't want to.
Kid, right now I'm just focused on surviving. I'm gonna be a fuck up for the rest of my life, but at least I'll be alive for that.
I mean.
And he just hangs his head in defeat again.
Okay, so what are you so this is boring. You giving up? I mean, like, come on, you were so cool earlier.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now?
What do you mean? Of course I'm being serious.
Kids, sometimes things are boring. That's sadly just life. I've dealt with so many stupid, boring cases, and I've had to deal with such a stupid, boring life that I got excited when it was maybe vampiric implications, but now apparently that's real. But now are you fucking serious? You're being boring? I'm being boring by not being able to finish something because that's been my life. I can't finish things. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. You're not helping me. You're not gonna help finish this case. You're just a fucking kid. And right now, you'll just die if your mom comes here and tries to kill me, so it's better for you for just fucking get out of here. It's for your own good.
Feels like it's more for your own good.
Get out!
Okay.
Get out!
Okay. I leave.
End scene.
That's a bad dice.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Good scene, Jared. No, good scene. Great scene.
I think that ending is great. Act 2, scene 4. Establish a resolve.
I think I'm trying to repair one of the dinghies I stabbed because I want to get out of here. I'm like, I'm just going to go be on my own. I don't have anyone. I don't need anyone. All I need is this dinghy. And damn, I'm really good at stabbing. Oh. And then I just need to. I'm just gonna sail to new land, new me. a new life. Fuck, Thomas. Fuck.
Those are nice punctures.
Oh, yeah. Stay back.
They look kind of familiar.
I know what you are.
Uh-huh.
I know you've been lying all these years and I'm holding up a T with my fingers. I'm like, I figured it out. You killed my parents and now you're here to kill me.
Oh, okay.
But you can't if I hold up my fingers like this.
So you heard that part.
I heard it. Yes, I did.
Yeah, you know the finger cross thing doesn't really it's more like a silver, gold sort of precious. No, okay.
I'm not gonna fall for your tricks.
Right.
Hold up higher. Like, stay back. I don't need you anymore.
Bernard, I really need that document.
I don't care about the doc. I don't care about you. You don't care about me. I don't care about you and your stupid document.
I
Let's just go our separate ways. I don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to deal with all this shit. I just want to go. I'm gonna see the world.
Bernard, I'm not gonna hurt you.
So you told my parents before you killed them?
No, I told them something completely different.
Oh no! You said what?
I told them I was going to kill them.
That's supposed to make me.
And
what?
I did.
Okay.
So I kept my word. Right?
Yeah. Okay. That's
I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay.
And I will keep my word on that.
It doesn't make you a good person.
I know.
I don't. What do you want with me? Why are you still dealing with me? You don't even.
I think that we should take a walk back
Where?
to Thomas's cabin.
Oh, you and Thomas you adults that know everything and know exactly how to make each other happy. How about you two just deal with this yourselves? And leave me out of it because I'm sick of being a tool. He hates me too and made me feel like he liked me. You hated me all these years after you adopted me.
He yelled at you?
Yeah, he yelled at me. He
Really?
was trying to help. Yeah. He yelled at me. Made me feel like everything was my fault when I'd just been helping the whole time.
This isn't your fault. You just got in some trouble.
Yeah, I know that. Freaking Thomas doesn't know that. He's in his room right now. Because that's where all the clues led. He thinks that's where the stupid document is, but he's an idiot. And it's not. You idiots, because you adults are all stupid and you guys keep freaking pulling me into it. That's why I'm leaving on my dinghy.
Why don't we all just go back to Thomas's room and we can all talk about it?
I don't know what talking would do.
No more dragging you around. No more not telling you where we're going or what we're doing or why I'm going out at night.
Really?
We all three go into that room and we just talk.
Talk? Does that work? Talking?
You'll be just as much as a conversationalist as anyone else in that room. You'll be treated the same as anyone else.
Really?
We'll all just go and we'll all talk.
Isn't one of your tricks to lock me in the room so you can go drink and stuff?
You can be closer to the door. You can go in last. It looks really cold down there. And she casts her eyes off the side of the boat.
I look at the dinghy and I look at the ocean that goes forever. Probably. I don't know.
Let's go talk.
Okay. Wait. Well, my dinghy has to dry a little bit so I can add another layer of this tape and stuff. I'll come talk for a little bit, but I'm not. Just
And then you
'cause-
can go back to your dinghy. You can decide if you want to leave or not.
Yeah, okay. I can do that for just a second. Just because I want answers from both. You both are acting weird and stupid.
We're just going to talk. We're all going to sit down. We're going to have a nice conversation.
Okay. That sounds okay. Then I nervously grab for the sleeve on your shirt and I'm like, okay, I can lead the way. Follow me.
Scene?
Scene.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
Oh, lying to kids feels so bad. Oh my god, I didn't even like playing that.
That was a good die.
Pretending to respect a child so they'll do what you want is so gross.
It is.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so for all our audience listeners, we get a fun thing now of we only have bad die left in the middle of our table, which means things will only go bad from here. Act 2, Scene 5. Moss, will you establish or resolve?
I'm gonna resolve.
So the captain is in his. What do you have, an office or some private?
I have a little ready
work
room, like in
Okay.
Star Trek. So I'm in my little ready room, and I think as I'm being turned into a thrall, I'm looking and acting kind of like Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black. So I'm like my body is like,
Oh, the sugar water guy?
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
And so I'm just like a real bug eater, fucked up and freaky, just like a nasty little bug eater thrall.
Through the communication tubes.
Mars!
What?
Mars! I need every person on the ship locked down. In their rooms, at their stations, anywhere where they're not moving about the ship freely.
That's something I can do. All right.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't pick at that. That's gonna be part of your life.
It's just bad.
Yeah. I've heard.
And so he like storms out onto the bridge. All right, crew, rock down time. And he,
Sir, are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling great, kid. And he goes
Sir,
over.
do you need morphine?
This looks just like your morphine withdrawal last month.
And he goes down and pulls a big like emergency lever that starts like a set of sirens across the ship. Round them up, boys.
No, sir, it's just the lockdown. It's not exactly a.
And he just turns and immediately slaps that guy. And he
Right on the ass.
Whoa.
right across the face, and it's like way harder than he's ever slapped somebody. And so I think that dude is like fucking hurt.
Sir,
Let's go. Let's get to work.
I think Captain's acting out.
Let's get to work. Let's.
Let's
You see how hard he got?
I don't want-
That's our strongest guy.
but he's the captain. He's acting out of line.
That's
I
our
think he's
burliest-
going crazy.
that's our
I think we need
burliest guy. That's our
I think we need
burliest guy.
I think we need to throw him in the brig and throw a mutiny on his.
He goes over to the
Burliest guy just hit the ground after one slap. We cannot handle.
He goes over to the speed control and brings it all the way down to 0, and then busts off the like control.
Okay, we actually need to throw him in the brig.
I'm
now.
not getting paid enough for a mutiny.
Oh, you're not getting paid enough to not do a mutiny.
That's
I
true.
can hear you, kids.
And I think my sailor tries to go over and tries to like restrain you.
And I think that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think he just
He's
grabs
gotten
you.
strong.
Throw him over the
and
boat. Throw
he
him
just
off the boat.
lifts you up and Bane style slams you down across his knee and throws you to the side.
As this happens, the camera like goes up to a top-down shot and then starts to pan out as like a bunch of white uniforms just start like rushing onto this guy like a anime zombie movie.
I think we see a few shots of like guys being thrown on controls,
Yes.
sparks starting to fly and shit like that.
It's like the scene in Morbius.
And I was gonna add that randomly cut into me very calmly telling everyone to get to the room. So I'm doing my job. I'm like, okay, guys, everyone go to your room. We're about to hit some turbulence. So
And it's like,
The crew and the ship is a little bit of a panic,
yes,
but you as a thrall is being, I think, contained.
I am contained. I'm not like loose, like about on the ship just murdering people at random.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be doing any more thrall work.
But yes,
That'd be bad. And
that's
we're at the
end.
scene.
Let's go.
Act 2, Scene 6. I am going to establish. We see Thomas Waters in his room just kind of sulking. I think he's thrown some more stuff out of around his rooms, kind of in rage. He's like, God, fuck.
The sirens have started to go off.
And he's like, what the fuck? Jesus. Oh, God. I think Thomas is definitely still holding his wooden stake that he broke off earlier out of fear. But he's like, fucking Christ. And I think he's gonna... I think it is occurring to him now that he hasn't actually locked the door. So I think he's walking up to the door to lock it.
And then you hear a knock.
From the bottom
He's-
half of the door.
He steps back.
Thomas? Hi,
Kid, is that you?
yeah, it's just me. I just wonder, I feel really bad about what happened earlier, and I just wanted to come in and talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, kid. I lashed out. That was my bad.
I can't hear you through the door. Is it okay if I come in?
Yeah, you can come in. You can come in.
Okay, so I open the door, I enter the room, and also I'm like, okay, hey, you can come in too.
What?
Thank you so much, Bernard. Hello, Thomas.
He runs to the bathroom and tries to close the door.
I'm like, Thomas, we just want to talk. Don't worry. She promised that it was. We're just here to talk as adults. All three of. I'm an adult. You're an adult. She's an adult. We're all just gonna talk as equals.
That's right, Thomas. We're all just gonna have a chat.
Yeah. See, we're just gonna talk because I feel like there's been misunderstandings. You think? I don't know.
Kid, I know I lashed out at you, but I thought I could trust you. Like, what the hell?
What do you mean you can't trust me? I'm here to help, but I think you misunderstood. I think I don't know.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want my document.
How is it your document? How are you involved in any of this? Why? What?
It's
what?
mine because it has my name on it.
What?
All of you other idiot mortals
What?
have been playing Ring Around the Rosie
I think
and
he-
hotchkotch with my fucking history.
I think he opens the door. He's like, wait, what? He's like,
She grabs the door and throws it open.
Just rip it off the door hinge.
Yeah, just fully like, not even like violently, just like grabs it, picks it up like picking up a jug of milk and puts it over to
it's
the
like
side.
you're tearing styrofoam.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? How are you? Okay.
Just want my document.
You signed the Bill of Rights?
I signed one of them
Why?
of 4
Why?
because I was there and because I was
Why?
making things happen and the boys didn't like it. So they signed a secret one without little old me.
Wait, you told me this wasn't going to be about the document. You told me you were going to help me figure out, because none of this is my fault. I thought, why? You told me we weren't going to make it about this. I thought we were going to make it about how you both wronged me.
I can't.
We'll get to that.
I can't trust a vampire.
You all,
I can't trust
are
a
we going
fucking
to get to that?
vampire. I can't trust a fucking vampire. I can't. He's kind of talking to himself. He's like, what? This is.
Where
You
did...
murdered a bunch of people. You murdered a bunch of people.
Well, you murder cows when you eat steak. It's not exactly...
You're comparing this to veganism?
Well, or vegetarianism. I don't judge.
That's the line. Okay, I don't fucking know where your document is. Regardless of all this weird fucking shit, I don't know where your fucking document is. Okay?
You don't know?
I don't know. There was a clue leading to this room, which was like fucking bizarre already. And then we've turned up this room upside down and there's nothing fucking here. So you're fucking here with me.
You followed a set of clues which led you to your own room.
Yes.
Former FBI, you said?
Current FBI.
Yes. Current FBI.
No, wait, no. Never know. I'm mad at you. You're kicked out of my FBI too.
There's no psychic damage, but he takes psychic damage. There's nothing in this room. Please don't eat me. I don't care if I'm in the FBI again. Don't eat me.
Tell me where the document is.
I don't fucking know where this fucking document
Or I'm
is.
going to rip this cabin apart.
Go for it.
And then you.
Okay, not that second part.
Very well.
You're agreeing to the first part, not the second part?
We'll see. And she starts like the Flash shooting around the room and like her like blur goes to the side table and there's just like, and then her blur moves over to the window and like the curtains fly off and like there's, and she just moves around the room tearing shit up.
I think my character gets scared. I've never seen your vampiric power with my own eyes before. My character's gonna run into the closet and hide like a little kid.
From your perspective, it's just like a dark room and like the commotion in the main cabin stops and there's just like an arrow of light that shoots across the floor as the door opens slowly.
Like, I don't feel like you're gonna get to me. You said earlier you're gonna get to me, and I just feel like you're doing what you do and you lock me away every time. You always say you're gonna come back for me, and you don't come back to me till it's morning, and you can't.
And I'll come back to you when I find this document. There is no coming back if this gets to where it needs to go. Or do you not care about what happens to me?
I don't know.
I fed you, gave you clothes,
Yeah.
but you don't care about me. Just move.
And I try to stab you. I think I like, I stumble and I don't hit your heart. Like, I think I hit like your like shoulder near your heart.
I mean, you can just do the wrong side.
I miss. I hit you, but I miss.
Yeah. And it's still
A
like,
lung. A lung is popped.
it's like the slasher movie thing where they hit them, but not in the way that kills them. So they like just kind of fall down for a little bit so they can run away and he can pop up in the next scene.
But you don't fall down. I'm sorry to resolve this. You just turn around and then fucking toss me into the wall.
Okay.
And then, as far as it looks, I'm out.
Scene?
Concussion. Bad day. Yeah, that's
bad.
That's bad for me.
Act 2, Scene 7. Establish or resolve.
I'll establish. So I'm gonna bounce back. Jared just stabbed, and I'm sure you're distracted by that as you two are fighting. So I bounce back. I stumble past all these coats that are behind me, and I hit the wall. I hit it hard enough because I'm so scared that like I feel something like a little thing shift, and I look behind me. One of the boards has fallen loose. So I get really confused. I can hear you hit Jared against the wall in the background, and I'm just like, this is so stupid and like this boring. And I find the piece of paper, and I'm like, this is the Bill of Rights. I read it, and I'm just like, this boring piece of paper is the reason my life sucks so bad right now. Like he yelled at me over this, and she is like being awful and dragged me all over just for this stupid thing. And then I think I'd look out and I'd see like what's happening out there. Like were you thrown at the wall and you're fainted?
You know what? We can retcon a little bit. I think I was thrown at the wall, and I'm like starting to crawl, and I think she walks over me and just gives me a swift kick, and I go down.
Okay, so I'm gonna run with the piece of paper, and I'm like, I'm just gonna run. You know, I've spent a lot of time exploring this place. I feel like I know it better than most people on this because I've been so bored. So, yeah, I run like the wind as fast as my little legs carry me.
And I think as you're doing that, one of the crewmates of the ship stops you. It's like, hey.
A big burly man.
A big burly man. Hey, you gotta get in your cabin. This is a stay-in-place emergency. The ship's...
My cabin's that way. And then I duck
What's your
underneath
cabin
them.
number?
My cabin's number, I kick him in the crotch. I kick him in the groin. And then I keep running.
You hear him like getting up and starting to chase you.
Like, I don't have time for this. There's a fight over there. Go help them. Go help them. I don't need your help.
And then you hear squelching.
Oh.
And you turn around and you see...
I'm still running. I'm glancing. I'm not turning. I'm not
Okay.
stopping and turning.
You glance backwards and see a giant dark-haired woman, like standing up from the body of that man.
Oh, you?
Oh, Alexandriene.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I knew what you looked like. It's like another vampire.
Oh no!
Okay, well, I just keep running. And I'm just... Okay.
Bernard.
I'm trying to like go where the people are so I kind of get lost in the crowd because you're following me. So because everybody's going to their rooms, I'm going against the tide of people as they all walk to their rooms, and I'm like bobbing and weaving and just
And
like...
the sirens are just blaring.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to like, because I'm small, I'm like, okay, I'm going to lose this big scary creature in the crowd, and I don't know what's going to happen.
Alexandriene is walking like faster than a person can, but it looks like just a
Terrifying.
general walk, and people just sort of get out of her way. It's not ducking and like trying to get through a crowd. She's just strutting after you.
A calm T-1000.
That's so
Yeah.
creepy. That's so creepy.
A big sexy T-1000. A big sexier T-1000.
End scene.
Yeah.
Yep, bad die. It's the only way it could go.
Damn.
Act 2, Scene 8.
The last scene.
Establish or resolve.
I I mean, I feel like it's just a very big end scene on the bow. So it's completely dark out, and the moon is showing like a beam as if it were a spotlight on both me and Bernard. And Bernard's just like as far as he can get backed up onto the bow of the ship, and I'm just sort of strolling towards him.
Get away from me.
Bernard,
Get away.
I need that document.
I'll burn it if you take another step towards me.
I need
I pull out the lighter and I start flicking it. I'm gonna burn it if you don't. If you take another step, I'm gonna burn the document. If you want I'll give you the document.
She stops walking.
Good. Wow. I'll give you the document if you just leave me alone. Just let me get on a dinghy and leave, and you can have the stupid document. I don't want to be a part of your life anymore.
You would rather die in a tiny boat than give me that paper?
I don't know.
Give me what I want?
I feel like, I don't know. I don't like life with you. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something else not so boring out there where I don't just have to be your lapdog while you go out and do whatever it is you do at night. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I just know that.
Alexandriene, like, flicks her head backwards just a little bit. Oh, God, again. Okay.
I have the paper in one hand. I'm like, this is the stupid thing that you want? This is, like it says right there, your stupid signature, Alexandra Felice Veron.
Close enough.
Blah, 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 blah. This stupid, boring piece of paper is the reason you've been dragging me across the country and making me, I don't know, sit inside boring hotel room after. You don't care about me. I've just been like your freaking pet for the past year. I've like, you're a piece of shit, and I don't know. I'm just like, I'm burning this. I'm done with whatever this is. I'm leaving.
It's my document.
It's your document, okay?
I signed it. It's mine.
I don't care.
They cannot have this. This is mine, and I will not allow the rest of these mortals to know my name and to take my history. Give me the paper.
You're human once too. I don't know. You can't just look down on people just because you got bit by something.
As you say this, all 4 feet taller than her is staring down at you.
You can't say that. Oh, God.
And then you hear from behind, "Hey, kid!
Uh-huh.
Give me the lighter!" And you see him, like, holding out a hand to, like, catch. And then you see in the other hand an unlit Molotov cocktail.
And I look and I throw the lighter to Thomas Waters.
And he tries to start lighting it. And he goes,
Can we roll to see if you can light it and throw it before
I do think there needs to be a little bit more drama. With
Alexandra would get to you?
Yeah. Do we want to do competing rolls? So Nicola and I both roll d20s, and who rolls higher?
Yeah.
I mean, can I help? Can I assist Jared's character?
Do a d6.
What do I have to get?
You're just adding to
3.
19?
That's funny.
Damn!
Yes!
22, but nat 20.
But nat 20.
We're not gonna.
I
We
don't
don't
need a modifier.
have. I mean, a nat 20 doesn't have to be a nat 20.
I think just as it's lighting, Alexandriene runs up to me and, being taller, just picks me up effortlessly, like by the neck. Too late. And then I just drop it and I let it fall to our feet.
I think my character would go and pull that character out.
And I'm like, I try to escape, but I'm definitely catching on fire.
Okay, I would definitely help though. I'd pull you out.
I don't think there's a world in which her grip would fucking leave your neck.
Oh.
Here's a document. You can have it. You can have it. Just
Alexandriene,
you
like,
won.
drops him, turns around, and, like, as she's reaching to grab it, her fingers, starting with the tips, start to turn to black ash and crumble. The closer her arm extends to it, the more the point of, like, crumbling ash happens. She, like, starts to, like, crumble down and, like, wobble.
I pull Jared's character. I start pulling Jared's. I let go of paper and I start pulling Jared's character.
As you let go, I think it just kind of floats into the fire and goes up in flames with
Ooh, can I get a final shot?
Yeah.
So it's like a really low shot with the paper and the fire in focus, and in the background it's like Bernard trying to like tug this like burnt person out of the fire, and like just like unfocused, you can just see it in the background, and then it like zooms into the actual flame and the piece of paper burning, and the last shot is just like flames enveloping the name Alexandriene.
And see,
black.
that was bad. You died.
Very,
yeah,
very
I fucking
bad.
died.
Good job, everyone.
So, wow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, you three, my friends here.
Yeah.
Wow, that was great. That
This
was
has
crazy.
been a really tough story.
This was really hard.
Stay tuned after our little credits here to hear our aftermath montage. But just thank you once again. This has been it's really awesome. It's getting such positive feedback to our podcast. We're gonna roll for the tilt. You already know us by now.
Oh, you mean roll for daft?
my die.
Here's my dice. I'm feeling pretty nervous. Fuck, I got positive 2. Not good.
I got -8.
I got -2.
I got a white 5, which is miserable.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Thank you to Bully Pulpit Games for letting us use their wonderful game. Thank you to Luca Monfrey for our spectacular intro music. You can follow him at Horrible Smell on Instagram. Our outro music is Inward by Hans Troost. You can follow the podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, all at Pulp Panic Pod. This story is based off the Transatlantic playset written by Tage Larsen. Thank you once again, and is published by Bully Pulpit Games. Oh, and we forgot to record us rolling for our next playset, but that is going to be the Home Invasion playset. So look forward to that on August 7th in 3 weeks. It's another one of those odd months. I can't do anything about it.
We're gonna start off in a small Boston home in 1935. The camera zooms in onto the fireplace of the home, which just has embers in it, and you see a large, black-nailed, pale hand reach out of the embers
Ooh.
and plop onto the carpet and pull forward, and the scene cuts.
So for mine, my character is going to turn down, because this is after, we're still on the boat. I think I'm going to turn down. I just drag Jared's body to the... Jared's probably passed out. I drag Thomas Waters to the boat, like nurse or whatever, and leave him there. And I'm just like, okay, like, I don't even wait for him to wake up. I go find my dinghy. I put on the last holes, and I'm just like, I'm going to see what's out there. And then I put my dinghy into the water. I start rowing away. I don't know what direction. Is that good or bad?
That's so bad. That's so bad.
So bad.
We see Thomas Waters wake up in the nursery. They are about a days away from reaching shore after the weird events of that day. And he wakes up and he asks about, like, oh, where's Bernard? And they said they can't find him on the ship anywhere. And I think he cries to himself. And I think the tears hurt all his burn scars and wounds.
I am going to do my bad die, and that is, in all of this commotion, Dorothy's rich family is like, we need to start an investigation. Where did our daughter go? And so they gotta go through all of her personal effects, and they just find like all the evidence of her like disgusting lifestyle. Just kind of disown her and don't publish any of the drafts of her still somewhat good poetry that she had saved up.
Aw, she was a good poet.
Somewhat.
I'm gonna say the captain kills about 12 people before they can get him in the bilge.
I think that the couple with the sangria bottle, I think that they end up finding that there's more important things to marriage than bottles of wine.
God bless.
And also, the relationship's actually stronger because he gave it away. He's like, that was very nice of you to give it to that person. That's why I fell for you.
Thomas is let back actually into the FBI, but not as a field agent, but his dad just feels pity for him.
He literally can't get in trouble now.
Pencil pusher.
Yeah, he's not a very mobile person anymore.
The captain, as the ship docks or whatever, when they're like transferring him to a regular prison holding system, he, as a very strong vampire thrall, just escapes and runs off to the woods and starts to lead his own good life.
A huge series of murders happen in the Boston area from 1935 until 1947.
My character makes it to shore and is like, okay, I learned about the FBI and a little bit about how to do that, so I'm gonna find out what happened to my parents and see if I have any siblings that are still alive. So it's good because my character kind of has a purpose now.
I think Thomas is always like, no one ever believes him from the stories of that night on the boat of like why he suddenly immolated. It was like I was fighting a vampire. So I think he's just ridiculed mercilessly and is kind of mocked that he's no longer a field agent because it's also sadly the 20s.
I think there's with This Could Die, there's a very popular podcast series in 2015, a true crime documentary that sets Dorothy as like the main victim of some weird FBI like psyops thing, and it kind of like comes to light of like, we think this is like the something about feminism, and so it's like a weird fucked up true crime history
That's
podcast.
fucked up.
The Leviathan gets renamed the John Adams.
My character never finds their family and never finds someone to trust.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's sad.
and just kind of spends the rest of his little life. I mean, he grows up, he's a kid, now he's an adult, but spends the rest of his life just kind of wandering and not really settling anywhere, like long enough to get connections and then just keeps moving. Doesn't know what to do.
I think Thomas spends some of his days trying to find missing Bernard and just kind of reminiscing at least about like the fleeting good moment that he had with him, because he was like, it was actually good before everything went to absolute hell, and he's just trying to find him and trying to reconnect in some form.
So for a good die, I think the captain, as he kind of like gets a hold of himself and he kind of comes into his vampirism, he's no longer a thrall, he's like really leveled up his game.
is he in Germany now?
No, he disembarked the second they got to port in England.
Okay.
And so he's been roaming the countryside in England, and he learns how to subsist off of like animal blood. He goes Edward Cullen, or like Twilight vampire mode.
I've been Jared.
I've been Moss.
I've been Nicola.
I've been Lucci.
Don't be fools.
What? I don't get it.